Hey y'all, BrokeBlackMan94 here. I'm going to be reacting to the original Season 5, Episode 11. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit worried. It's a wedding episode, so it can be good or it can be bad. So let's just get to reacting.
I know things will never be the same.
Damn, death for Josh.
I'm happy. Just feel so selfish.
Josh and Ivy wouldn't think so.
Yeah, well, they're not here.
If they were here, they would tell us not to waste it.
True.
You're right.
I don't know why we leave flowers. Doesn't do them any good. It's not much of an apology for killing someone.
Come on now.
Unintentionally.
Besides, it's not like it lasted more than a few hours.
Damn. I was hoping at least at the end of the wedding.
He gets his revenge next week when the full moon comes. I can't believe I have to do this without her.
She's still here. And here.
I know no one can replace your mom. But I do want to help.
I know, but I need to be alone.
Damn, those lines. When was this?
Klaus, well, he's doing nefarious things to secure the venue, and Cole is going to do the ceremony. And it would mean a lot to me.
Walking down the aisle?
If you would walk me down the aisle.
I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, I know that you are going through a lot, and that you're grieving, and I'm here for you. But I thought today you could be here for me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, put on your big boy pants, Elijah.
Okay, I'm gonna make a guess here. You're either broke or you're a terrible drunk.
Excuse me?
You've been nursing that drink for over an hour.
Haley visit Elijah.
Maybe there are some things that neither money nor alcohol can solve. Do you ever have an ex you just can't seem to get out of your system?
Can I recommend something a little stronger than Bordeaux?
That's very sweet of you to offer, but I should probably stay here and do whatever it is I'm supposed to be doing here.
Well, if you change your mind, it's just up the street. Cafe on Sue.
Just go.
But don't worry, it's not you I'm looking for.
Well then, it must be important if you're asking me for a favor.
Davina.
If you even care.
These past few days, Ivy, I am no good to anybody right now, and I want to get out of this place.
Elijah, now Vincent. Again, they better be at the end of the
It's
episode.
like
It all happened too fast.
hard to believe. Given Josh being immortal and all.
He knows.
You know, I used to think I was going crazy, just like my cousin and uncle did. But then I read my Uncle Kieran's journals. Turns out it's less about them going off their nut. More about you being a vampire, Marcel. Just like Josh.
And you don't think he took Vervain before this conversation?
You're gonna call off this meeting, and you're gonna forget everything you read in Kieran's journals. You're just a chef living a normal life.
That's the other thing my uncle mentioned. Vervain.
Exactly. Come on,
Sorry,
man.
Marcel,
You don't
if you wanna
think
shut me up, you're gonna have to kill me.
So he's knocking you out too?
Do you think they let me skip the wedding?
No.
It's just with the way that I feel, I don't want to ruin the day. You missing it would ruin the day. Look, I know that you have a lot going on right now, but you know, one thing I learned as a girl with the world on her shoulders at 15 is that you need to live in the moment.
Got the tears.
You just wait till you have kids.
If we have kids.
If. Keelan doesn't talk like it's an if.
We haven't exactly had the conversation.
Oh.
Well, don't you think you should do that before you walk down the aisle?
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
You love it here, don't you? I mean, you're happy.
It's love at first sight.
Something feels right, you don't question it.
I think she just wants to know, is he happy at least? Even though he's not with her.
You wait until 2 hours before our wedding to bring this up, and it's just something you won't do? Like, I don't get a say?
I know what this means to you, okay? I can't ask you to sacrifice something so important.
Are you serious right now?
Come on, she loves you. She'll sacrifice
you
it.
Want, Keelan. You deserve better.
Oh, come on now.
We may be damaged, but we are not doomed to repeat our parents' mistakes. After everything that we have been through, none of us would see a child of ours suffer just to ease our own pain. Besides, Rhea, you always put your family in front of yourself.
Time and time again. You even killed Davina.
You ever feel like that?
Like what?
Like you were just destined for someone?
Yes.
You have no idea, E.
Once before.
I think you did look up who freaking Haley was, right? At this time?
I guess I'll see you in the next life.
If we're destined to meet each other in another life, just know I'll be waiting for another dance.
Please, you should have dropped Antoinette at that moment and went along with Haley.
Something's wrong.
Miamu asor le don't remedu. Miamu asor le don't remedu. Miamu asor le don't remedu.
Yeah.
Davina says that the dark magic is destroying hope from the inside out. It's only a matter of time before it kills her.
Damn.
So how do we stop it?
There's nothing we can do.
How long?
Weeks. Days. Maybe hours.
If you really feel like kids can't ever be on the table, then just give me some time to process that before we jump into marriage. But if it's something that you're really open to discussing one day, and I mean truly open, not just trying to get me in a white dress, then tell me that too.
I love you so much.
Love you too. So now what?
Get married, damn it.
I knew who she was. 5 years ago, we met in Manosk. Now, obviously, I didn't know who she was at the time. Still, in the few hours that we spent together, we had profound connection. In that mayhem, that turmoil, I could only see her as some agent of deception for the very family I was at war with. It wasn't until all my memories returned that I realized I could have saved her.
Yeah, he could have. Just open the damn note, man. Nah, I wanna be freaking Elijah.
Too presumptuous, perhaps I might escort you.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Yes. Made it just in time with his vampire speed.
Fashionably so.
Now, I don't know why it takes something as special as this to wake us up. To make us aware of the beauty in the moment, during the moment. Right, to be grateful for what we have.
Damn
while we
right.
have it.
If I'd met my ex under different circumstances without the legacy of pain that haunted him, things would have been different for us. My time with you helped to forgive him for the pain that he caused me and remember the best parts of our lives together. I'll never forget my time in France. And if by some chance we do meet again in another life, I'm gonna hold you to that dance. Until then, be happy.
God
And as you grow and
damn.
find the parts of your life that fit you perfectly, make sure you never let them go.
Even when
Andrea.
she's doing this with the feels.
I now pronounce you married. You may both kiss the bride.
Aww.
The last time we said goodbye, did you ever think that the next time we would meet would be at a wedding?
I thought it was gonna be our wedding,
No.
but
But then it's never really over for us. Before you cause mass hysteria, you need to understand everything. The inner dynamics of the factions, history of grievances, not to mention rules, spells, celestial vents, and how to fight whatever kind of creature comes to take your head. Because if you're gonna lead the human faction, believe me, they will.
okay. See, and this is a smart thing to do.
Never gonna forget that I killed someone. And I know that every full moon will be a reminder. I'm really scared to turn. I'm just happy that you'll be there with me.
She's my daughter. Nigel.
He needed that hug. Both of them, really. So, not gonna lie, I enjoyed the hell out of this episode. The only thing that kind of irks me is the whole how Hope is in danger. But come on, us the viewers know Legacies is around the corner, so it's like we know she's gonna be okay because she's gonna be in Legacies. If she ends up somehow dying and Legacies happen and there's no hope, then you pull the rug underneath us. But come on, we know freaking Hope is gonna be in there, so she has to be okay. It's more of the journey of how it's all gonna like settle with Hope going into, Legacies, and also wrapping up the storylines between all the Micahsons. But still, it kind of does like irk me. I'm like, come on, we know she's gonna be okay. It's like there are times where I'm like, I'm worried for her, and then 3 seconds later, I'm like, wait a minute, she's gonna be okay because she's in Legacies. But other than that, the wedding, Freya, Kayleen, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Like, I always butcher people's names, my apologies. But it was excellent. Thank goodness Elijah walked her down the aisle along with freaking Klaus. Klaus, okay, but come on. I really wanted, Elijah at least be there. He did. Fashionably late. At least he goddamn read that letter from freaking Haley, which I'll talk about in a second. And it was just beautiful, god damn it. Oh, one of the top favorite weddings of this damn season. Not just the season, the entire series of the originals, god damn it. It would have been better if they had freaking Haley and Elijah freaking married. Then we have the return of Davina, which I'm okay with. I know there's not many Davina fans. When she comes on screen, it doesn't irk me, it does make roll in my eyes, so I'm okay at least with her returning. She's still apparently in mourning because of the whole Josh situation, but hell, she helped out mainly because, hell, it was Hope, and she has some bad blood with freaking Hope. Then you have Declan. Finally, they show his damn purpose, what he's going to serve in helping out, New Orleans, with Marcel. It's like, hell, I have to, honor Josh's memory. Before we know, that's what he freaking whispered or freaking kissed or whatever happened. He's like, you know what, I have to freaking honor his memory. And within helping Declan, he's helping taking over, the human fractions and help cleaning up and knowing the ways of New Orleans. It can be done, and who knows, maybe freaking Marcel can retire, not return to New Orleans, and shack it up with Rebecca, damn it. You didn't hear her say, well, who knows, like, next time we freaking meet is during a freaking wedding. Yeah, I was kind of hoping they were going to pull a Glee on us and have freaking Marcel turn to Rebecca and be like, you know what, F this, we're getting married right now. You know what, after the conversation I had with, with my sister Freya, F it. You're going to be with me during the rough times. You're not going to be a burden, my curse and all that stuff. Let's get married now. Double wedding. Was I the only one thinking of that? No. If so, I don't care. I wanted that, damn it. Come on, bittersweet. But the icing on the cake in this episode has to be when freaking Elijah read that letter. But even before reading that letter, him having the flashback of learning that freaking Haley visited him in France. It's like, god damn it. Like, first it was like we learned that Klaus visited, him. Then we learn that, Rebecca visits him. And Cole, doubt that freaking Cole would like to visit him. Unless he did visit him, my apologies. But I don't think he did because he had bad blood because it was because of freaking, like, his name just escaped me, Elijah. Dealing with the death of freaking, like, Davina back in previous seasons. Like, I won't say 3 or 4, it's one of them. But doubt that he would even freaking visit. Before we know, we're probably going to get an episode. If he never did visit Elijah, I won't be surprised if within episode 11 or maybe in the finale he talks about, oh yeah, cool, I know you visited me and whatnot. Like, oh yeah, I did. And we might get a flashback of that. But if not, nah. But also, talking about back to Davina, like, so much freaking reactions I was saying, like, oh, you don't hear anything about Davina in the phone. We didn't hear about, Davina, not cutting ties, but really calling Marcel and thing. I thought like something was rocky, at least within the relationship or something between Cole and Davina. Nah, they don't seem to be strong, so I'll take the L for that. But still, the scenes between, Elijah and Haley, damn, it truly did hit you in the damn feels. And possibly one of my favorite damn scenes in this season so far. So far, I have to say, episode, what was it, 3? The solo Elijah episode, and possibly this one, episode 11, has my favorites of this season alone. I don't know if it's still better than previous seasons. Previous season is still kind of better than this. I got to wait and see how, the next episode, which I think is the backdoor pilot episode for Legacies, and then how it's going to be with it, and the finale. So, 2 more weeks. Let's see how it's going to be done. I'm the BrokeBlackMan 94, and I am signing off.